How did you guys come together, come to be?
Well, I was working in London in a bar, you know, cleaning up. And the bar was above this very well-known rock and roll club called the Marquee Club. And the bar was frequented by, you know, the alumni of that time. It was like Pete Townsend, Keith Emerson, you know, Jimi Hendrix would pop in. People would just wander in, and I'd be cleaning the glasses and serving beer and stuff like that. Anyway, I went to this bar to tidy up about 5 in the afternoon one time. And the guy who owned the bar said, there's a guy at the end of the bar called Chris Squire. He's a good bass player. Maybe you two could find a common ground, you know? He's looking for a singer, I think. And I said, okay. So I went over and said, hi, Chris. Hi, Chris, how are you? Very, very tall guy. And we started talking about music. And we had, actually, the main people we liked was Simon and Garfunkel. Paul Simon's songwriting was amazing, right, you know, at that time. It still is, you know, it's like, okay, well, we had a common thread of musical ideas. So I went back to his apartment, we wrote a couple of songs, and he had a band called Mabel Greer's Toy Shop. So I went to rehearse with them. The drummer left the week after, and so we got Bill Bruford out of the local music newspaper. He was advertising himself as a drummer looking for a band. So he joined, and then we got Tony Kaye on keyboards. And then I said to Chris, we got to change the name of the band. Mabel Greer's Toy Shop, he's too long, you know? So we put some names in a hat, and I think it was Peter Banks, the guitarist, he put in Yes. I put in Life, and Chris put in World. And we all looked at him and said, yes. That's pretty cool.
Very cool. What is the rush getting out on stage in front of hundreds of thousands of people?
Well, it's no different than getting on stage in front of 100 people. It's sort of, it's kind of inspiring. You want to sing, you want to entertain people. And you get in front of 10,000 people, it's just a bigger arena, and you try and reach as far back in the audience as you can. You're singing and you're looking out there. So you try and reach everybody when you're working, you know. And when it gets to like 50,000 people, you just hope that somebody can see you because you're so tiny. You know? And the hearing is good, everybody can hear you sing. And so it's all very different, but the overall thing is to entertain people and put on a good show. And I did that with Yes for 35 years. Now I just do my solo work. I do my solo touring, which is just me and a couple of guitars, and I have a great time in front of 1,000 people, 2,000 or 500. Doesn't matter, it's just entertaining people with songs that people know, which is really cool.